Hello everyone, it's Nabi, and today I will be making my first review in a while. The last one being aespa's My World release, which was 3 months ago. It's been a long time, but I thought now was the perfect time to start again, as this is being made in a more stable area, as opposed to recording in between classes on campus in the middle of a courtyard like last time. Today's a great day for girl group stands, since we're being fed with JIHYO's solo debut, aespa's English single, and EVERGLOW's long-awaited comeback. Usually on days like this, I would force myself to just pick between the multiple comebacks to make a video on only one of them, but how could I do that today? I couldn't make myself choose, so I didn't. And now, here we are. Let's get started. After seeing what concept Nayeon went for her solo debut, I was unsure what type of image they would go for with JIHYO's. But you know what? I know what I didn't want. I did not want the "my love is like water" type of concept for JIHYO at all. They always give main vocalists the most boring ballad as a title, and I hate it because JIHYO deserves more than that. I wanted something cunty, something dynamic, something full of energy, and thank God that's what we got. This song was an instant bop and an easy listen. The build-up was nicely paced, and her vocals made the song. I honestly think they couldn't have picked a better title track for her because it gave JIHYO the opportunity to show everyone what she's all about. Her powerful visuals, powerful dancing, and powerful voice. I think the only problem I have with it come from things JIHYO couldn't control herself, which is the styling and the set. She killed it in the first outfit, but the dance shot with the plaid dress was such a missed opportunity for something better. It wasn't bad, it just didn't make the shot what it needed to be, as she didn't stand out at all. I also think we needed another dance scene to finish off the music video nicely, because overall, it was kind of underwhelming. I know onces might not want me to compare it with Nayeon's solo and complain, but how can I not? JIHYO carried the music video herself, and maybe that's a compliment in itself that she didn't need all the extra background, but it would have made it so much better. Like, you're telling me that this music video is coming from the same company who released this just a year ago? Unbelievable if you ask me. Okay, so yes, I did see this live and I liked it, but if I'm being honest, I didn't really remember anything other than Karina's part in the bridge. So now that it's finally out and I can hear it clearly, I do have some things I want to say. You know when you see a trailer for a comedy movie and you laugh so much throughout it that you know you're definitely gonna enjoy it, but when you do, you realize that all the funny parts were in the trailer only and that there's not much to it after that? Well, this song is kind of like that. K-pop companies have been using TikTok as a way to tease their comebacks for a while now, and because of that, they have begun to over-spoil fans with these little snippets. aespa especially has fallen victim to this with Better Things, because SM has released 3 different audios prior to the actual release. The first one being the wanna know me part, and the second one being the sped up version of that, and the third being a full-on spoiler of the chorus. Just like the comedy movies I mentioned earlier, there's not much to the song after that. The chorus feels empty and the transitions are basically non-existent, as it feels like you're being skipped to the parts you've already heard on TikTok throughout the song. It has these really addicting parts, it just feels like we're missing one amazing chorus. Without it, the track feels very flat. I think the one part of the song that really makes it worth listening to is the bridge, because it comes out of nowhere, but it really works and it sounds really good. For all we know, this could have been as bad as Life's Too Short, but it wasn't, and we're all super thankful for that, aren't we? This song is another win for girl group stans. I know I wasn't originally covering this, but we are being fed this week and I couldn't just not talk about STAYC's comeback. Contrary to popular belief, STAYC never misses. I know bandwagon stans might want to try to convince you to think that, but they're wrong about Beautiful Monster and Teddy Bear and will be wrong about Bubble if they choose to hate on it. STAYC's bringing the cute concept back in K-pop after the dark times of Girl Crush only being on the scene for a while, and I'm living for it. They're filling the space other girl groups like Twice have left after growing up, and I needed that desperately, because yes, being girl boss and loving yourself is important, but being girl boss and loving yourself doesn't mean you should be restricted to big beat drops and being covered in black leather from head to toe. Also, the song reminds me a lot of Twice's Knock Knock, so I love it even more. My only problem with the music video is that they went in a little too hard with the whitewashing and need to chill. I know this review is gonna be kinda awkward after I just spent the last minute complaining about Girl Crush, but I'll try my best to be nice, okay? Obviously, I'm not the biggest fan of Girl Crush, but that doesn't mean I don't like EVERGLOW. I've semi-stanned them since Bon Bon Chocolate, but kinda stopped around Pirate just because I became uninterested. I was still looking forward to their comeback though, because long hiatuses suck, and even if I wasn't the biggest fan, I still want them to be employed. When I first heard about the comeback, I remember hearing one of the members say that this is gonna be like la-di-da level good, so I knew I had something something to look forward to because La Di Da is the Everglow title track for me. So my expectations were set pretty high. Did they exceed those expectations though? Well, no. Here's the thing. There was no winning with me because I'm kinda over Girl Crush if you haven't gotten that by now. And one of the problems I have with this concept is that it's becoming stale and there's not much distinction or exploration of it anymore. No one's pushing boundaries or does anything new. What it's become is, let's just stick this on and add a beat drop and fans will be satisfied. It's not Everglow's fault that they've gone out of style, as this has happened before with Q concepts where the uniform was a white top and a pink pleated skirt with a girl's generation into the New World knockoff instrumental. This will probably happen to the Y2K concept as well if it hasn't already. What's admirable, I guess, is that rather than packing it up and moving on to the next trend like a lot of groups have been doing, they're sticking to what they do best. So as much as I am uninterested in it, I don't hate it because the girls clearly rock this concept, and for them to change would probably piss me off the same way Weekly did with their Ven Para comeback. It's not a bad song, but it's not amazing either. It's just okay. It'll be there when I need a little confidence boost for sure, but overall, it's nothing really special. Anyways, that's all I have for today. What did you think about all these comebacks? Which was your favorite? Let me know in the comments down below. Before I go, I just want to remind everyone to follow me on Instagram at nabi_core and to join my Discord server. The link is in the description. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Until then, stream better things. That I got better things to do with my time, better things to do with my time, do with my time than you. Ooh, got better things to do with my time, better things to do with my time, do with my time than you.